want to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Oh yeah, good morning everybody. Welcome Cap Nation Live. We're here. We're finally here. We are finally live this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning everybody. Ready to rock? Ready to roll this morning. Woo! It's a little hot in here already. Shane, good morning. Joe Free, good morning. Juan, good morning. Jose Lopez, good morning. Johnny No, good morning. Brandon, good morning. Jesus, good morning. T-Money in the house says Pitt laying 3 in South Carolina money line. Good morning to you, T-Money. Greg Engel, good morning. Says great day yesterday. We're going to do it again today. I love all the plays. Damn straight, brother. We're going to do it again today. We had a big day yesterday. We're going to do it again. Rich, good morning. Devin Hunt, good morning. Says, does anyone think South Carolina ECU under 60.5 is a good play? We got a question in the chat. Joe Free, good morning. Says he personally bet Iowa plus 4.5 and the money line. I have watched the line. It's been the same, but before halftime, anything can change. But I think 4.5 is good. I actually think they win outright. I'm kind of tending to agree there with you. David, good morning. Rich says, got to bring the whiteboard out of retirement. Well, update on the whiteboard. I believe I got it reset, but all the Vibe Interactive pens. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So it's not hooked up to the internet. It's not hooked up to the internet, but we got a board, baby. We got a board. It's not hooked up to the internet, but nonetheless, we can put the free plays back up on the board. I did get it to reset and connect, or connect offline, that is. So, nonetheless, the board will be in action today. The board will be in action today. Shane says Iowa plus the points is great. Man, it just seems like Cap Nation's either going to celebrate together or we're going to lose together today. I think we're going to be celebrating. Mr. Brackens, good morning. Our resident walleye fisherman. Quincy Scott, good morning. This is App State or Miami. Any thoughts? We'll try and take a look at both of those. Davis says, pitcher props insane. My book doesn't let me parlay them, though, and I'm only a $50 bettor, so I take the strikeout props at 25, but I need to parlay them. Open up a betonline.ag account, all of that good stuff. And, hell, open up a betonline.ag account, and if you've never had an account there, and you click on the links on the front page of our website, hell, you'll get 2 days of premium plays or personal plays for free. Michael, good morning. Just rolling through the list here. Joe Free, thank you, brother. Thank you. Thanks for lunch. Thanks for lunch, Joe. You're awesome, Joe. I appreciate that. Lunch is on Joe today. Andrea Gonzalez has looked like my best bet Boise State was a cash. Damn straight. Congrats. Seth S., good morning. Laylo, good morning. Reginald, my brother, what is going on? Now, if I miss your name, it's nothing personal. I promise. I'm actually just trying to go down the list and catch up. Jose Lopez, good morning. I think I already got you. Robert Mueller, good morning. But if I miss you, it just kind of slips through the cracks sometimes. Vision's a little blurry. We're trying to read the computer screen like 8 feet away. But good morning to everybody. Shane's moving today. Today is moving day. Moving day with the bankroll and moving for Shane with furniture. I feel your pain there, brother. Take some of those winnings from yesterday and hire some movers. Jesus, good morning. Paul, good morning. Again, Joe, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thanks for lunch. Michael, good morning. Primetime Yoke in the house. Shane says, Joe, can I get eggs over easy? Oh, is that breakfast? I didn't see what it was. Victory. Breakfast or lunch. Coffee or donuts. David, congrats on your Tigers bet yesterday. You know, I could go for some bacon and eggs this morning. Hold on 1 second, folks. All right. All right. Jesus says Kyle, Illinois or Virginia. We'll take a look at that game. You know, we rode the Fighting Illini in game number 1. I rode them in game number 2 as well. And we will definitely take a gander at that game. That'll be one of the games that we do take a look at. By the way, strikeout props yesterday. 3 days straight. 2 strikeout props, 2 cashes, and a parlay each and every single day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We did it. We did it again, and we did it again. Back to back to back, baby. Congrats to everybody that hammers and pounds what we put out here at Cap Nation. By the way, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. You never want to miss anything that we do, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's going to be a lot of fun today. We're going to take a look at college football as well as some Major League Baseball. Tomorrow, we finally get NFL fucking Sunday. Jesus says, Kyle, you kill those strikeout props. Man, we've been very, very, very selective on the ones that I do give out during the live show. And we be cashing. Mr. Bracken says we need some more strikeout props. I have something on my radar. Again, please do hit that thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button. We will have a members only video today. Juan says, Kyle, I bought a Lambo by just betting your pitching props. You probably could right now. If you've been betting them good, you probably could. Just remember, we are going to have a members-only video for later today. It'll be out much later today, so don't miss it. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, don't miss out. Do not miss out. $14.99 a month will get you access to all of our members-only exclusive communities. As well, we have 3 NFL football pools that all start tomorrow. 3 NFL football pools that all start tomorrow. One of them is 100% free. As of right now, there's only 93 entries. It's 100% free to each and every single one of you. Pick 5 against the spread as well as a tiebreaker score for Monday Night Football each and every single week. There will be prizes to be announced, good prizes as well. Give me 1 second, folks. I am going to post you have to enter by tomorrow. By tomorrow. By 1 p.m. By 1 p.m. There's the link right there in the description of the video. Or not in the description of the video, excuse me. In the comment section. I just posted it on Twitter as well. I'll post it on the company's Twitter. See if I can log into that one. Yes. Yesterday I couldn't, but there you go. Make sure you guys enter. It's free. That's contest number 1. Contest number 2. Is for YouTube exclusive members. Now, if you're a YouTube exclusive member, you also have until 1 p.m. Eastern time to sign up. However, for our YouTube exclusive members, we have a survivor pool. Pick 1 against the spread. excuse me, not one straight up, not against the spread. One straight up each and every single week. You could only pick that one team once throughout the entire season. I'd have to check, but I think we have a mulligan up until week 3. Use your mulligan accordingly. And for YouTube exclusive members, I just made an additional post in the community page for only members that only members can see. That is posted, the link for members only. Not many of you guys. We've got a couple hundred members, and only 59 have signed up for it, so great odds there for the survivor pool. And then we have a third contest. It is for all of our customers that have bought a package starting from whatever day we announced it until today. It is in your receipt. It is at the bottom of your receipt, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of you guys have not entered it. Like, literally. Sales are through the roof, and it's at the very bottom of your email, or your emailed receipt. It's at the very bottom of your emailed receipt. That's the customer appreciation one. Pick 5 against the spread, no tiebreaker for Monday Night Football. We have fun with what we do here, so make sure you guys get on board for all of those, all right? Make sure you guys get on board for all of those. Joseph, good morning. Cody, good morning. Says Georgia team total under 34 today is also enticing. UAB is underrated on defense, and Georgia has several key offensive pieces out. Joe Freed says, for members only, it's a no-brainer, $15 a month. It's daily coffee money, and it pays for itself. Trust me. We definitely appreciate it, Joe. Shane says UAB won't even score. I love it. David says, anybody think Michigan can cover today? Probably. Alex, good morning. Alex is back from his Hawaii vacation. He's all tanned up. Keep rubbing it in. Keep rubbing it in, jerk. We're all sitting here slaving away, busting our asses, breaking down games, and Alex is out there surfing. Surfing. Surfing away. I tell you what I really think about that one, right? I'd have to use the beep. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alrighty, so here's the plan of attack for today. We're going to roll through Major League Baseball. Actually, we're not going to roll through Major League Baseball first. We're going to roll through some early college football. Then we'll bounce around in college football, and then we'll go and spot check some Major League Baseball for you guys. All right? I think we need to start these Saturday shows a little earlier, because starting at 7:30 or 7:45 is really not enough time to do our thing with the barbershop and jump right into it. And next thing you know, boom, college football is already underway, and we don't want to miss anything. We don't want to miss anything. By the way, English Premier League is back. Tottenham, the first loser of the day, losing 3-0 and getting shut out this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games are currently underway in the English Premier League. It is the second half in all 6, and there's only been 1 fucking goal scored in the entire 6 games so far. Manchester United up 1-0. Cannot lie, I do got a little parlay rolling, and would like to see some scoring. Would like to see some scoring. I gotta tell you guys, so now that sports betting is legalized in Arizona, and I work out of the Arizona office, so you know I always use BetOnline. BetOnline takes great care of me, and I'm gonna be honest. First of all, James, welcome to the family, sir. Thank you, brother. Welcome to the family. Now, BetOnline takes amazing care of us. And I have to be honest, their cash outs, it's better than DraftKings, it's better than FanDuel, it's better than Barstool Sportsbook. From the convenience of my underwear while taking a shit, or the convenience of laying in my big bathtub last night, I can initiate a cash out via Bitcoin, and I can have it in my Bitcoin wallet within 15 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's $200 or say $50, because I think that's the minimum, or $50,000. I can have it within 15 minutes in my Bitcoin wallet. I can then transfer it to wherever I need it to be, under 10K to Cash App, and I can transfer that into my bank account instantly from the convenience of being butt-ass naked in the bathtub, or taking a shit, or driving the car, whatever it may be. Convenience. Convenience is absolutely insane. So, sports betting in Arizona is legal. They're all offering free shit. So, of course, I download them all. I deposit in almost every single one of them. BetMGM, which I already have, but hey, they're going to give me free money and a free risk-free wager to open up a BetMGM Arizona account. Cool. No big deal. Deposit there. FanDuel, same thing. $1,000 risk-free wager. Boom. Caesars, up to $5,000 risk-free wager. Boom. Count me there. DraftKings, same thing. Boom. Plus free money. The Win app, $1,000 risk-free wager courtesy of Shaq. Boom. Count me there for the Win app. Then there's the Barstool app, $1,000 risk-free wager as well, plus all their other perks. So, I mean, if you look at my phone, I got them all. And there's, they're all loaded. So you have a big score, and I try and withdraw from the Barstool app. 3 fucking days? 3 days. It says 3 days to get my money. Really? It's a fucking joke. Initiate a cash out, and it's electronically to my bank account. And it will take 3 days to get the money. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Like, very disappointed in that. Now, the only good one so far, now FanDuel is going to have a brick and mortar where the Phoenix Suns play. DraftKings is building one at TPC, Scottsdale. It's going to be their 19th hole experience. Caesars, a.k.a. William Hill, already has one down at Chase Field where the Diamondbacks play. They have 5 betting windows. I can drive down there and withdraw. But the other ones that don't have a brick and mortar yet, holy shit, 3 days? Man, we're back in the 5 Dimes area, and I'm going to be honest, 5 Dimes was awesome as far as betting goes. I mean, 5 Dimes had a line on every which game, sideways, backwards, and every different combo that you could ever think of. 5 Dimes had a way to bet it. Live, pregame, first quarter this, first quarter that, half of a first quarter. Michael says you actually have to get dressed. Exactly. But 5 Dimes cash out fucking sucked, man. We didn't know what was out there until BetOnline came on. 5 Dimes got shut down, and we were blessed by them getting shut down. BetOnline has treated us so good, and their cash outs are absolutely amazing. But I gotta say, I'm very disappointed with like Barstools and the other apps where it takes multiple days. Now, I will be honest. Both FanDuel and DraftKings have reached out. Who knows maybe what will transpire in the future with new sponsors. But they did add me. DraftKings added me to their, I don't even know what it is yet, but their VIP program, and they asked if I transferred money over from another book to their book. And they'd give me, 50% and free wagers for up to $20K in deposits. Okay. No problem. Come on, Barstools, give me my money so I can deposit it Monday in the DraftKings app so I can get, $7,500 to $10K in free bets. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, I'll take it. My little one says easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? But I gotta tell you, I am, Joe, I am a kid in a candy store, man. There's so many options. Thank God for, Manchester United gives up a goal to Newcastle. Oh, my God. Thank God for, Face ID enabled logins because, man, could you imagine having to type these passwords in nonstop? Be too many. Now, if I could just figure out how to get the email notifications off every time I log in would be greatly appreciated. All right, so there we go. Barbershop talk over. We got to get rolling into it. College football is going to be here before we know it. And, the Virginia game has already started. Virginia is up 14-0 in the first 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Yeah, folks, they're up fast. They are up fast. Can you say bye-bye? Seth says, sounds like a bidding war for the official Sportsbook sponsorship, right? Right? I will be honest. I'm very happy and content with BetOnline, but it's not an exclusive, so we can definitely add to it. If people want to start pumping into us, so that way we can add more and add more fun for you guys, I'm all on board. The first quarter live total in the Virginia game is now 21.5 at plus money. They're up 14-0 in the first 5 minutes. Huh. Kind of enticing there. That's at the Barstool's app. Alrighty, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start with... Let me pop up everything real quick here, and then we will get started for you guys. Give me 1 second. Log back in. We'll get everything up and running, and we're going to do some speed breakdowns today, folks. Some speedy breakdowns. See what kind of damage we can get done here. It's going to be a good day today. I am so pumped up. Frozen screen, thank you. We'll get that one fixed. Get that frozen screen fixed. Whoa! Definitely need to get that screen fixed. Robert says Arsenal hasn't scored all fucking year. There's been... some definite crazy shit, that's for sure. There we go. Frozen screen. Shane says Utah beats BYU. I'd like to see BYU just get shut up again. BYU played great, though. All right, so game's getting ready to get underway, and we're running behind. We are running behind, so we're going to jump right into it. Truth says Man City needs to score damn straight. Damn straight they do. I can't believe they're actually losing. I can't believe they're actually losing. Or not losing, not winning. There we go. I guess that's a better way to call it there. Of course, I tried betting the first quarter over, and now it's gone. Now it's gone. But give me 1 second here. Hold on. We may have a live one. Oh, never mind. I was clicking on the wrong one. I thought it was Virginia's. I caught FanDuel slipping yesterday. I thought it said Virginia's team total over 20.5. I was like, can I bet it? I can't bet it fast enough. No, it was the wrong one. Alrighty, so. Man, they just got everything off today. I won't pay attention to that. Well, let's get these breakdowns underway. Obviously, we'll skip the Illini and Virginia game. Western Kentucky at Army. And we're going to roll through these kind of quickly, guys. I'll give you guys some leans. When it's something strong, I'll let you guys know. All right? I will let you guys know when it's a strong feeling or whatnot, what may be. Western Kentucky plus the 6. Army laying the 6. Minus 220 on the money line. Army last week. Hot diggity dog. Dismantling Georgia State 43-10. Western Kentucky getting the win last week 59-21 against Tennessee Martin. What to expect out of this one? The line is sitting at 6, over and under 52. Manchester United with a goal. Hold on one second, guys. Man City with a goal. Alrighty. Total is sitting at 52 on this one. Army, 36-8-1 to the under when they play a big play passing team averaging more than 8.3 yards per passing attempt. Western Kentucky averages 13.3 yards per passing attempt and 9.9 yards per point. Home teams are 3-0 against the spread in the Western Kentucky Army head-to-head series. What to expect out of this one? You know, I've gone back and forth on this. I'd like to say Army. Army probably gets the job done. But I don't know if they cover that 6. So I'm going to steer clear of that one. As far as the total goes, I know Army's a 36-8-1 to the under when playing a big play passing team. But I kind of like the over here. I think they both are going to absolutely, put up some points. Army gave up only 129 yards passing and 6.5 yards per passing attempt against Georgia State. But Georgia State only had the ball 48, for 48 offensive possessions, and they ran the ball 28 of those times. Now, if Western Kentucky gets the ball 48 times, it's going to be the exact opposite. We're going to see 30 passing plays to 18 run plays, and they average 13.3 yards per passing attempt. So do the math. I think we see some points in this one. Army, over. As far as this game goes, over the 52 is where I lean. And again, a lean, whoop, we're just leaning on it. Doesn't necessarily mean we're betting it. It just means we're leaning on it. All right? Full disclosure there. Arsenal with a goal. There we go. Now they're starting to pick up the pace. All right, so moving right along. Oregon, Ohio State. This might be one of the biggest, besides Iowa and Iowa State. This game right here at noon Eastern time, number 3 against number 12, might just be the matchup of the week. Oregon traveling all the way to Ohio State. Both teams 1-0. Both teams did not cover a spread. Oregon game went under. Ohio State game went over. However, Ohio State needed a huge surge in the fourth quarter for them to finally get the ball rolling. Brandon, what do you mean you can't get that code to work? It says expired. Let me check it real quick. What code did you enter, by the way? What is the code that you entered? Let me check the code real quick. Oh, shit. You're right. It is expired. Hold on. I'm an idiot. We haven't used that code since January. Today is September 11th, and by the way, we need to pay homage to that, and we'll do that here shortly. All right. Good to go. By the way, guaranteed Saturday, 50% off if you enter the promo code SAT5 Sat 50 get you 100% or 100%. Get you 50% off at checkout. Enter the code SAT50. All right, SAT50 gets you 50% off for Guaranteed Saturday. I'm going to post a copy of it right here as well. The link to it. And it gets it down to just $75. Okay, so back to this game. Ohio State, Oregon. It's bitter. This is a good, I've got some feelings about. As far as this game goes, one, if Oregon wins, it's great for the Pac-12. It's great for the Pac-12. I just can't see that happening. I can't. I just can't see that happening today in today's game. The line on the game, Ohio State laying 14.5, Oregon plus 14.5 minus 102, which means you can get 15 at plus 112. As far as the total goes, over and under 65. Man, I've gone back and forth, and I still can't come up with a logical way to do this. I think if I was going to do it, Ohio State in a teaser, like a 7.5 or a 10-point teaser, something like that, might be better value for me. As far as the side goes, I would take Ohio State lane 7. I would take Ohio State lane 4.5, but I won't take them lane 14.5. Just like I can't take Oregon plus 15. Hell, I can't take them plus 22, and I definitely wouldn't take them at plus 25 because I think they have the opportunity to get blown the fuck out. But at the same time, I'm still leery of Ohio State. As far as the total goes, if I had to do anything on the total, if you guys put the bullet to my, the barrel to my head with the bullet and said, Kyle, choose over and under, I'd say over. That's what I'm rolling with there. Now, we're just rolling down the list, and we're just trying to break through some games here, and then we can slow down after we get through some of these 9 o'clock games or noon Eastern time games for you guys. Let's see here. Auburn, Alabama State, laying 50 fucking points. I mean, let's be honest. It probably hits. Give me 1 second, folks. It probably hits, but again, I can't lay 50 points. I can't. I just can't. So, keep that in mind. Brandon, I see it worked for you. Aaron, I see yours went through. Alrighty. Moving right along. VMI and Kent State. I'd have to roll with the with Kent State in this one, or nothing at all. Kent State or nothing at all. But again, I don't want to lay 19 on Kent State. I'm not laying nearly 3 touchdowns on Kent State. No way, no how. No way, no how. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Pittsburgh and Tennessee. I think we're going to have a good game here. Truth says Alabama laying 54. I can't lay 54. I just can't. It doesn't matter if it's on Alabama against anybody. I just can't lay 54. I want to, but I can't. Alabama wins. Alabama probably covers, but I have to steer clear of it. Darren, thanks for jumping on board. 3 days of my personal plays, sir. I see you just signed up. I'm going to be texting them to you right now. I just sent you a text message, and now I'm going to be sending you the games here shortly. Again, if you guys are not on 3 days, $99. We guarantee that you make a profit. We take care of you until you do. We make everybody money. All right, so moving back down the list because I want to get through. And a lot of these early games I don't like. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like these early games. Norfolk State and Wake Forest. Wake Forest laying over 40 points. You pass. Pass. But the one that I want to get back to, Pittsburgh at Tennessee. I see a lot of people rolling with Pittsburgh today. A lot. That's all I hear talked about. Pittsburgh this, Pittsburgh that, yada, yada, yada. Pittsburgh this, Pittsburgh that. They're laying points today on the road. They're laying 3.5 minus $1.15. You can get Tennessee plus 3.5 minus 105. So if you lay 10 cents more, which would be 5 cents over what normal juice would be, you would be laying $1.15 and you can get Tennessee plus 4 points. Total over and under 57. I think Tennessee is live not only to cover the 4, but at plus 150 on the money line. I think Tennessee is live today. They're both starting out the year 1-0. Tennessee got the job done 38-6 against Bowling Green. Pittsburgh had a easy gimme 51-7 win over Massachusetts. Again, this one, Tennessee is live in my opinion. Tennessee is live in my opinion. Shane says Pitt wins. Maybe Pitt wins. But I think Tennessee keeps it close. I think Tennessee will keep it within the number. That, I do believe they will do. Just my opinion. Brian, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Glad to have you on, brother. By the way, you guys have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on Guaranteed Saturday. And by the way, of all of our premium plays, there's 4 premium plays, 4 personal plays today. There's only 1 early game. Each one has only 1 early game. All the other games are later. So after this first round of games, if you find yourself in a pickle and you need some help, we're here to help you guys out. We're here to bail you out. All right. Now, South Carolina and ECU. I've got a personal play on the side, so I'm going to steer clear of that one. But what I will talk about is the total on this one. The total in the South Carolina ECU game is sitting at 56.5 points. Now, ECU coming off their loss to losing to App State 33-19. South Carolina had that 46-0 victory over Eastern Illinois. Line on this one, South Carolina laying 2.5, plus 2.5 for ECU. South Carolina minus 139 on the money line. Over and under 56.5 points is the total. One, I don't think South Carolina will shut out ECU. I think ECU will score some points today, much like South Carolina. Again, small lean towards the over today, but it's a very, very small lean towards the over. As far as the side goes, if you want to know, you got to get on board my personal plays. And then I'll get you on it. Moving right down the list. Minnesota against Miami of Ohio. Minnesota. But again, they're laying a big number. I do believe they are definitely live to cover the big number. But 18.5 points for me, is still a lot for a Minnesota team. Now, Minnesota beat them, 3 years ago, 26-3. So I do believe there will be opportunities. And I do believe they should have every opportunity to cover this one. Rich says I spent the last decade with Harbaugh underachieving every year, right? No doubt about that one. Give me 1 second, folks. Hold on. Alrighty. Moving on down the list. Again, Minnesota laying 18.5. That might be I'm sure they cover it. I'm sure they cover it. But that might be a nice... They're actually 19.5 currently at FanDuel. That might be a nice teaser piece right there. Minnesota in a teaser. That might be a very nice teaser piece. Michigan State laying 28.5. Michigan State with a big 38-21 win over Northwestern to start the season. Thomas Jesus feels good to be back. Damn straight. Michigan State in a teaser piece is probably not a bad idea as well. Tulsa and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State laying 11.5. We all know wherever Dizzy is, Dizzy's on Tulsa, but Dizzy was on Tulsa last week and he got fucking murdered. And I'm sure it will be no different this week. Oklahoma State or bust for me. Oklahoma State laying 11.5. I have no issues with that one again, but I don't have a dollar on it. I think I have stronger plays that are out there than having to lay that much. I think Tulsa may give them a little push at one point. But when it's all said and done, I think they get the job done. I think they will get the job done. I will tell you this much. On FanDuel, and I like to use BetOnline for everything, but on FanDuel, you can do a 13.3 team teaser where the juice is only minus 150, a quality baseball game. And you can do Minnesota, get them at 6.5, Michigan State down to 15.5, and South Carolina plus 10.5. Kirk, do I like the Buckeyes today? I do, but again, maybe in a teaser and maybe with the over. I bet with the GOAT, what's going on, buddy? Chef Bayer in the house. Again, I can't see how this one loses. I just can't. I just can't see how this one loses. So what I'm going to do, and I'm new to all these ones, so hang tight. Man United up 3-1. I missed that update. Man City, oh, there's that goal right now. Man City up 1-0. Arsenal up 1-0. All right, so I want to show this one. And I did bet it, and that is going to be a free play, and I want everybody to bet it. But I need to get this screenshot over to the other computer, and then we will show it off. So what it is, and not everybody's going to be able to do this, and because of, you know, big teasers, and I understand. Not everybody will have the capability to bet it like this, and this is a fun one. All right, this is a fun one. So please bet accordingly. But I honestly think this bad boy right here cashes. I think this bad boy cashes, and nobody else will show you these things. So let's see if I can get this on the screen at the same time. Hang tight. Hold on. There we go. So right there for you guys. 1,500 to win 1,000. Well, 14, I don't know why their math goes to $14.99, but what we did, and I'm going to put it in the comment section. Give me 1 second, folks. Got to send a text message with plays. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So what this teaser is, for everybody that doesn't know what a teaser is we're basically buying it down. Let me put it in the comment section. Actually, screw the comment section. Let's get it up on the board. All right, so we've got, you guys seen it long enough, correct? Actually, look what we could probably do. Give me 1 second. Look at this. We're getting technical here, folks. All right, bear with me. All right, so we've got, these are all early ones. Minnesota laying 6.5. We have Michigan State laying 15.5. We also have the final one, South Carolina, plus 10.5. The pays minus $1.50. See how it works? And look at that. We showed you a real fucking ticket here. Because that's what we do, unlike other jokesters out there. Bozo the Clown and the Dog Chat Place. They don't ever fucking bet the games they give you. No, they don't. Call me Teaser Kyle. Nah, remember, Shane, I only give out a teaser, bet a teaser when I honestly think it's going to win. And Joe, that was a teaser, and it was up on the board. Hopefully you guys were able to see it as well. I bet with the goat, I wish there was a 6-month premium package. Is that something the company might consider? You lose the benefits of a huge discount doing a 6-month, but bet with the goat, send me a text message or an email, and we can try and cater something to you. Definitely can do something to help cater to you. We'll definitely be willing to work and help you guys out there. So, enjoy that one. Eric, I see you signed up for 3 days of my personal plays. Glad to have you on board, brother. I will be texting them to you right now. And it's very apparent next Saturday we got to go live a little earlier. Eric, I text out all my personal plays. If you're watching, sir. Get you on my games. Alrighty, so, all right, let's move right along and let's continue doing what we do here. Army getting ready to score. Oh, Army fumbling the ball. Army was getting ready to score. Then they dumbled it. All right, so back to the games. We've pretty much got the 9 o'clocks wrapped up, or the noon Eastern time games wrapped up, so we can start slowly picking around. And by the way, guaranteed Saturday, 50% off. Enter the promo code SAT50. It takes 50% off. At checkout, we'll take 50% off. David says 10 a.m. Eastern time or 9:45. You know, we normally, before we were doing at 9 Eastern, or 10 Eastern, and we'll probably go back to that. We'll probably move it up a half hour like normal. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Yeah, David, we were at 10 Eastern. We'll probably go back to that. We'll probably go back to that for at least Saturday and Sunday. Maybe we'll just do that for the whole live shows. All of them. I like to keep them all consistent, if you know what I mean. I like to keep them all consistent. We were changing the times too much over the summer, or even last year, earlier on Saturdays, later on Sundays. All right, so Florida, South Florida. Florida laying a big number here. They're on the road against South Florida. You know, Florida should have zero problems dismantling South Florida. They just lost 45-0 on the road last week. Now, they played like 11 years ago. Florida should have zero issues unless they're caught, you know, gandering into the future next week against Alabama. SEC play next week against Alabama. They're laying 28. A big number here. 28.5. I got to stay off of it. Now, they should roll all over them, but it's a classic spot to get caught looking ahead. It really is. It's a classic look-ahead letdown spot. They get Alabama next week. Again, if I was going to do anything, my money would be on Florida. Now, I don't like 28.5. I like 27.5. I like 28. Yes, Shane, I know. That's why I was calling. I was giving it back. Shane is a huge teaser guy. But I do lean towards Florida. I don't like the 28.5. I like 28 or 27.5. But again, I got to stay away from it because it could be a classic look-ahead spot. They get Alabama next week. So I would be on Florida, but I got to stay away. Western Kentucky with that big passing play, which is what we expect, high tempo and a lot of big passes. All right. Moving right along, Wyoming going up against Northern Illinois. Wyoming with the big win last week against Montana State, 19-6. Big win. Northern Illinois, the bigger victor of last week's success. beating Georgia Tech 22-21. Now, Wyoming did smash them by 6 whopping points, like, 5 or 6 years ago, which has zero bearing on this one. Harlem, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Ronald, but your payout is at $2,500. I don't get it. I'll enter like an even amount, and when I go to bet it, it changes it, like every time. I put in to win 1,000. Oh, mine is to win 1,000. It's $14.99 and 35 cents to win $24.99 and 35 cents. So I win 1,000, and the juice is minus $1.50. So I don't know where the other 60 cents. I should have paid 65 cents more, but I don't know why. But hey, I'll take the discount. But as far as this one goes, I think the line is opposite. I think Northern Illinois at home should be favored here. They're catching 6.5 points. They're catching 6.5 points coming off a tough win last week against a quality of a opponent. And I mean, I had Georgia Tech ain't that quality, but over what Wyoming played in week 1, definitely quality. As far as this game goes, I think Northern Illinois not only is live at plus 230 on the money line, but I think they definitely cover the spread. They at least cover the 6.5. Now, you can get them at 6.5 at plus 105, but that's not what I would do. I would take it at plus 7 at minus 105 or minus 110. Rich says somebody has to do the teaser as a round robin listed. Right? Now, Northern Illinois plus the 7, minus 105. Arsenal wins 1-0. That is a buy for me. That is a buy for me. And when I say buy, it means I'm going to be betting it. All right? Now, let's get it up here. Whoa, what's going on with the board? There we go. All right, so we'll move that up there. That was a pretty fucking trick, wasn't it? Man United wins 4-1. The juice on it. Now, this is not a huge play. This is not a huge play, but this is more of a strong lean type of play. Northern Illinois plus the 7, I think, is the play on this one. All right? Northern Illinois, I do believe, is the play on this one. By the way, Rich asked about the round robin. If you took South Carolina on the money line, you took Michigan State laying the 28.5, and you took Minnesota laying 19.5, that 3-team parlay plays plus 521. Now, just for fun, I bet the round robin for 50 on each selection and 100 on the 3-teamer just for you, Rich. Just for you, because I am a participant in this chat as well. I'm a participant just with you guys. So, I did it. Total wager, $250. Potential winning, $878. Potential payout, $1128.96 for the round robin. And I did it small, just for 50, just for fun. And I don't ever do round robins. Alrighty. Everybody's getting into the sports betting world. I'm getting text messages on new this and new that. All right, so. Rich, you like those screen transitions, right? Okay, so moving right along. There's an early free play for you guys, and we're just going to bounce around a little bit here. Toledo, holy Toledo, and Notre Dame. Toledo won 49-10 all over Norfolk State. They just ran up and down that field like it was nothing. Notre Dame 1-0. It took overtime to get rid of Florida State. Florida State is going to be an underrated team this year. What to expect out of this game? Toledo catching some big points here, catching 16.5. Notre Dame laying 16.5. To me, it's Notre Dame or bust. Notre Dame or bust in this one. They got the narrow victory last week. They get Purdue next week. 16.5. The only issue that I have is Notre Dame not being able to stop Florida State. So while I lean on the 16.5, I can't bet it. But I think that over 56 is live. I think Toledo's going to catch some points here. I think they're going to score. Notre Dame's going to have to score. What I saw out of Notre Dame's defense last week is that they gave up a lot of points. And I expect much of the same again this week. I don't think their defense is going to all of a sudden be locked down. Now, granted, they're probably playing, a less caliber team this week as they did last week. No disrespect to Toledo, holy Toledo. They should be able to run the ball, and they should be able to run it effectively. So I do believe Toledo will put up some points. I think the over 56 will definitely be live. I really do. Purdue laying 34.5 or 35 currently at BetOnline against UConn. I got to pass on that one, guys. Cincinnati laying 36 whopping points. Oh, my Lord. Against Murray State. Guys, there's some lines on here that I just can't touch. I just can't touch some of these games. Buffalo at Nebraska. Here's one for you guys. Buffalo at Nebraska. Nebraska laying 13.5. Buffalo 1-0 on the year so far with a massive gimme win where they scored 69 fucking points against Wagner, and they did not slow down. It was 69-7. Nebraska's 1-1. All right? They lost to the Fighting Illini 30-22, and they probably should have won that game, let's be honest. They beat Fordham 52-7. What to expect out of this one? Points. As far as the side goes, points. Buffalo over 54.5 is my lean on this one. I expect points. Points. No different. Texas A&M goes into the altitude of Colorado. 5th-ranked Texas A&M had a nice 41-10 win over Kent State last week. Colorado 1-0, beating Northern Colorado 35-7 in an easy game. They definitely slowed down Northern Colorado last week, but can they slow down Texas A&M? I don't think they can. As far as this game goes, Texas A&M's laying 17 points on the road. I think that's a lot. They probably cover it, though. They probably cover the 17. But I think the over 50 has a more viable option. Let's just say Colorado puts up 17 points. Or 21 points. And Texas A&M covers at 17, then yeah. We're hitting the over. I do lean towards the over in that one. I think there's a lot of traps out there, guys, so please be careful. Please be careful today when you're betting. Bet within your means, not over your head. South Alabama and Bowling Green. Old Southie Alabama beat up Southern Miss. Old Sippy Southern Miss 31-7 last week. Bowling Green getting off to a disaster last week. Obviously, you knew it was going to happen against Tennessee, 38-6. They scored 6 measly points. South Alabama is laying 14. Now, they played 7 years ago, so throw that shit right out the window. South Alabama, I think, has the capability to put a lot of points up on the board today. Bowling Green, I mean, granted, they played Tennessee, so you can't really get a big judging factor on what to expect. They threw the ball 38 times. I like that if you like points. If a team is going to throw the ball a shit ton, I like it if we're going for points. He went 25 of 38 for a measly 187. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Granted, they were down from, from the count, from the get-go. I mean, I think they only ran the ball 23 times. But I like that part as far as points go. South Alabama and Bowling Green. The total is 47.5. I like it. I also like South Alabama laying the 14, but I think the better option in this game would be the over 47.5. Now, we do need to talk a little bit about baseball because we've been live for a little while. So we only have time for, another game or two. And one of them that we are going to talk about is the free play for today, Iowa against Iowa State. I know a lot of you in the chat are on the same side as me. We gave out a free play on Iowa plus the points, plus the 4.5. The line is still currently sitting at 4.5, although it's trending down to 4. Total sitting at 46. I know a lot of people in this industry, they want to call themselves sharp, but in reality, they're probably pretty fucking dull. You got to give yourself a title and call yourself a self-imposed sharp when you see your fucking tickets on a consistent basis, because there ain't none. But as far as this game goes, there's a lot of people on Iowa State at home, rightfully so. Now, Iowa State, let's take a look at what each team did last week, okay? Iowa State played Northern Iowa. They beat them 16-10. Lackluster on both sides of the field. Now, defensively, Iowa State held Northern Iowa to 1.7 yards per rushing attempt. Fantastic number, but it was it was Northern Iowa. It wasn't Iowa. They gave up 230 yards in the air. Watch out for that. They don't have to worry about too much passing coming from Iowa because the offense is going to be the problem for Iowa. Now, granted, they did put up 34 against Indiana. I like that. They ran the ball for 158 yards, only 145 on the in the air. They're going to have to make that air attack part of their priority to beat Iowa State today. They're going to have to pick up some big plays down the field and take advantage of it. But where this game is going to be won, if you ask me, it's going to be won on defense. It's going to be won on defense. Just like last year's 18-7 victory. Just like the year before that's 13-3 victory. Now, granted, in 2017, when it was 44-41 Iowa, there was no defense. Iowa State 18-7 against the spread dating back to the year 2000 at home versus lesser passing teams averaging less than 6.5 yards per attempt. Iowa is just 2-8 against the spread after playing Indiana in their last 10 games after playing Indiana. Iowa State is 12-1 to the under versus a team with a winning record. They've won one fucking game. Throw those stats right out the window, folks. They mean nothing for you today. Where this game is won will be in the trenches on defense. Both have about the same caliber offense. Although if you take week 1 performance, hands down Iowa. Hands flipping down Iowa. Now there's going to be a lot of money coming in on Iowa State. Rightfully so. There's going to be a lot of those dull, self-entitled, sharp bettors out there that will be rolling with Iowa State, but I'm on the opposite. I gave out a free play on Iowa, and I like it, folks. I think it's the play, plus 4.5. You know, there's some money pouring in first thing this morning on Iowa. I think it'll start to reverse course. Huge under backers right now. 89% of the handle on the total is coming in on the under. Be careful of that one. Maybe we'll see an over in this one. Maybe we'll see a defensive breakdown and we'll see some big offensive plays. Maybe. It doesn't take much to pop a 46 total. Doesn't take much at all to pop a 46 total. But as far as this one goes, it's Iowa or bust. Iowa plus 4.5. I think they're definitely live at plus $1.55. I think they're definitely live. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up button, we greatly appreciate it when you do. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, hit that join now button right down below. Become a YouTube exclusive member. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. $14.99 will get you our YouTube exclusive access. There will be a members only video here in just a little bit. There's the join button to become a YouTube exclusive member for $14.99. Don't miss out, guys. Remember, Guaranteed Saturday is normally $150. Comes with our guarantee to win. You get the next one free. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board. That game starts, well, the cutoff time is 7 p.m. Eastern time. But if you enter the promo code SAT50, it takes 50% off. All right? It takes 50% off. So enter the promo code SAT50. Thomas says TD, Tennessee. You're obviously ahead of me. I'm not watching the game. East Carolina scored like fast. Oh my Lord. "75 yards in the first 10 seconds by ECU. Woo! Woo! Goddamn South Carolina. Michigan State up 7-0. All right, so Iowa or bust for me, folks. Iowa or bust. Now, there is a game later on tonight that I do like, and I think a lot of people are on the opposite. Texas against Arkansas. The only thing that concerns me with Texas against Arkansas on the road, one, the inexperience at quarterback for Texas in a big road game today. This is a big one if you ask me. 7 p.m. Eastern time game. No, this one is not guaranteed Saturday. 15th ranked Texas, 1-0 on the year. They outdistanced the Raging Cajuns when it was all said and done, 38-18. Arkansas, 1-0 on the year. They beat up Rice, 38-17. As far as this game goes, I think Texas gets the job done. They're minus 240 on the money line, and they're laying 6.5. Now, again, the only thing that scares me about Texas is their quarterback and the inexperience. Now, they get a gimme next week against Rice, so take any look ahead out of the equation. But again, Texas laying 6.5 later today. I like it. I like Texas laying 6.5 later today. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. I will probably post something free on Twitter for tonight as well. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. All right, so let's switch gears for a minute, and let's go to baseball. Baseball. Because we can go all day long, all right? We can go all day long, but I can't, but we could. Baseball. Now, I'm going to be picky here, and we're going to bounce around. The A's have won 3 straight after their disaster of a little bit of a slump. They're now second in the AL West. Texas coming off their loss yesterday. The A's with Cole Irvin on the mound against Colby Allard, who's 3-12 on the year. I like the A's today. You'll have to lay a little bit of juice with them. but I do like the A's today. As far as strikeout props go, we're still going to be very selective on what we play today. Oakland is laying only 177, which, by the way, I don't consider laying 177 high juice, so keep that in mind. Rolling down the list, Brewers and the Indians. Brewers are bust, but I'm going to stay away from it. Josiah Gray's start got bumped from yesterday till today against Pittsburgh. I will take a gander to see if maybe they're slipping when it comes to his strikeout prop, but probably not. They had it juiced yesterday, so they'll probably have it again juiced today. But hey, maybe we catch him slipping. Josiah Gray's strikeout prop over and under 4.5 minus 135. If it was over and under 3.5, you'd be able to get me to want to bet it. Now, Josiah Gray recently, by the way, he's the Nationals pitcher that's scheduled to get the start today. He has only broken 4.5 once in the last 4 starts. So for me, I got to stay away from it. I got to stay away from that one, folks, okay? Sorry to disappoint. No Josiah Gray for us today. No Josiah Gray. But we will fast forward. We will take a gander at a couple. We're going to take a look at the Red Sox and the White Sox. Seabold against Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease's strikeout prop over 6.5 minus 185 or over 7.5 at plus 114. Now, he's hit 3 straight games. Kansas City, Chicago, and Toronto. Now, the last time he faced Boston back in April, he had 6 strikeouts. Today, you got to worry about the Red Sox. Yesterday, the Red Sox had 11 strikeouts. Kiki struck out twice. Schwarber struck out twice. Renfroe struck out twice. Dahlbeck struck out twice. I think each one of those is good for a strikeout. That gets us to 4. But where can you get 3 more from? You got to worry about Dylan Cease going long enough to get you to 7 strikeouts. Now, on average, he's going to go 5 to 6 innings. Now, if he's pitching a gem, they'll extend him into the 7th. He's only made it 7 complete innings one time this year. A couple times early in the season as well. But one time as of late. All of June, July, August, and May, June, July, and August, the most he went was 6 innings, except one game he went 7 complete innings. The Dylan Cease is one I think it hits. I got to steer clear of it, though. I do lean on it. The over 6.5. Minus 185. Knowing that he's only going to go 6 innings if he picks up a strikeout an inning. You'd have to have a perfect inning somewhere along the line where he gets 2 or 3 strikeouts. Is it possible? Yeah, it probably happens. But I got to steer clear of it. Today. I think we lose a lot of value in it. So I'll steer clear of that one. I will steer clear of that one. Alrighty, so bouncing around. And there's one I've got my eye on. And, we've been hitting these. We hit 3 days straight of 2 strikeout props or more, as well as the parlays. And I want to make sure we continue to do that. And the one that I like, but also concerns me, is Luis Castillo. His strikeout prop is over 6.5, and it's plus money, folks. It's plus $1.25. St. Louis struck out 12 times yesterday. Goldschmidt struck out twice. DeJong, batter, and Lester, obviously the pitcher Lester, struck out twice. Luis Castillo over 6.5 at plus fucking money. Sign me up. Sign me up. In order to hit 7, he's done it 4 out of the last 5 games. 5 out of the last 7. 6 out of the last 8. 7 out of the last 9. 8 out of the last 10 times he's hit at least 7. Castillo. His strikeout prop. There's your bet. There's your strikeout prop. Now, as far as another one goes, you know, we're going to take a look at a couple others to see if we can find some options. But as of right now, to me, that's where your strikeout money prop needs to be. Now, I don't necessarily know if all the books have that, but some of them they definitely should. BetOnline has it. I'll be betting it there. Probably bet it on FanDuel as well. Probably DraftKings as well. Alrighty, so just pulling it up to see who's got the best opportunity for it. I don't know where my live chat went. There's my live chat. You know, Ronald, I like the Bueller, but you got to keep in mind, take a look at his last outing. Take a look at his last outing as well. All right, so FanDuel, they have over 5.5 minus 195, and then over 7.5 at plus 195. So they took out the over 6.5 mark. Those dirty, dirty, dirty shysters. Dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. All right, so we're going to check out BetMGM as well. But that is going to go up on the board. We'll get that up on the board right now for you guys. Luis Castillo of the Reds. Over 6.5 Ks. Ks, if you don't know, are strikeouts. And the fact that it's plus money, I like it. I like it. There it is right up on the board for you guys. Alrighty, so taking a look at another one, and I'm trying to find us the parlay, okay? Trying to find us the parlay today. And by the way, there's a nice board for you guys. Over 5.5 at DraftKings deal. Look at that. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alex, your book has it at plus 140. Very nice. Joe, I like the over 5.5 minus $1.30 much better. Screw the plus money. You know, I'll take less on the strikeout, that's for sure. Alrighty, let's see here. Reds game. Player props. strikeouts by pitchers. Luis Castillo over 5.5, minus 130. Done deal. 520 to bring home 920, a.k.a. $400 profit on that one. Take a screenshot of this one. Okay, so another one that I want to gander at, because I think we might have Morton's strikeout prop is sitting at 8. You know, he probably notches it today, but I got to stay away from it. Now, he had 4 in his last outing against Colorado, in Colorado, hard place to hit. But other than that, he had 8, 9, 9, 7, and 7. Again, I'm going to stay away from the Braves strikeout prop today with Charlie Morton on the mound. It doesn't leave us much unless we're trying to force a parlay. Now, I've got one more to gander at. That I do like. $520 to win 400, Joe. Pays back, the total payout is $920, so 500 or 400 profit. You know, Ronald, San Diego's a streaky team to go against strikeout props, in my opinion. Now, the Toronto game is a doubleheader, so getting a strikeout prop in game number 2 with Stripling on the mound is going to be next to impossible because it's a 7-inning doubleheader game. Now, if it comes out, Ross Stripling getting, first start back since August 10th. So I think there's definitely a potential for that, but unfortunately, doubleheader, so we probably won't get one there. Again, I'm not going to force it as a parlay, guys. I know we've hit 2 or 3 parlays, 3 straight days. Look at that. Army completing a passing touchdown. What is this world coming to? Next thing you know, Army's going to want some boats from the Navy. So again, the only strikeout prop for today, guys, Luis Castillo over 6.5. Now that game's later, so if I come up with one between now and then, I'll be more than happy to pass it along. Luis Garcia of the Astros is another one I've got my eye on. I haven't made my final decision yet. Do I like the Phillies today? Yes, Eric, I like the Phillies. That I do. Now, the thing with the Luis Garcia of the Astros strikeout prop, obviously going up against the Angels, which are a team that can strike out or put the ball in play. And his strikeout prop is over 7 or 6.5. So they've got it juiced. Now, he's only hit 7 once out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Back when he did it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games back in late July, early August. So the potential is there. His last outing against the Angels, he gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. He went just 5 innings. And he only had 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. So I got to steer clear of that one, even though I had my eye on it. The thing with Wheeler's strikeout prop is Colorado is a team that has been making decent contact, although, Hillard, Welker, McMahon, Cron, they all had 2 strikeouts apiece yesterday. They make good contact. And teams that make good contact are not teams you want to bet strikeout props against. But it is Wheeler. He's 12-9 on the season, 217 strikeouts, 9 in his last outing against Milwaukee, 4 before that, 10 against Tampa Bay, 7, then 6, then 11. He's all over the board. But I am definitely not opposed to his strikeout prop. It was one that I did look at, and I've kind of got it on the debate list, kind of like the Dylan Cease. If they made a teaser for strikeout props, Wheeler and Cease would be on it today, okay? Put it that way. Now, there's still, almost 6 hours, 5.5 hours before the Phillies game. If I decide to bet it as a parlay, I will post it. But Wheeler is sitting at over 7.5 at BetOnline at -108. I'm not going to bet the 8. I'm just not going to. He's done it twice in the last 3 games, twice in the last 5 games, 3 in the last 8. So I'm going to steer clear of that one. Remember, members only video coming out here in a little bit. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, it's a measly $14.99 a month for the family member, which each and every single one of you should be a YouTube exclusive member. There's the join button right there. You want to try us out? 3 days of premium plays or my personal plays or soccer. Just $99. Don't forget, they have a premium play sale today. If you buy a premium play 1-year package, they will double it for you. They will double it for you. If you buy a premium play 1-year package, they will double it for you. Sale ends at midnight. Virginia up 21-7 at the half. Army up 14-0. Auburn up 3-0. Wake Forest down 3-0. Indiana State down 14-0 to Northwestern. Michigan State up 14-0 and rolling as anticipated. Oklahoma State 0-0. Minnesota up 7-0 and moving the ball. Tennessee up 7-0. I'm a little shocked that South Carolina is having issues moving the ball so far to start against ECU. ECU up 7-0 after that big first play. Ohio State and Oregon 0-0. Kind of shocking there. Again, guaranteed Saturday. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you enter the promo code SAT50, it takes 50% off. It takes 50% off. $75. Still comes with the big guarantee. Guaranteed a winner, you get the next one free. And Western Kentucky with that huge passing play down the field. And it is now 14-6, pending 14-7 with an extra point. So, don't miss out on Guaranteed Saturday. It is going to be a fun one again today. Now, our teaser is looking swell. As long as South Carolina doesn't go crazy down to ECU. Now, tomorrow, we'll be back same time, same place, 10:30 on the East, 7:30 on the West. We'll be breaking down NFL action tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We'll try and touch every single game tomorrow. Primary NFL day tomorrow, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please, when you are wagering, wager responsibly. All right, guys? Don't forget that big combo package, a week of premiums, a week of my personal plays, guaranteed Saturday, the UFC pick next week, as well as the Sunday guarantee play. But the one thing, obviously, today is September 11th, and we will never forget what happened and what changed our country forever and every life that was lost during the horrific attack on our country, on our soil, as well as all the first responders that have paid the ultimate sacrifice trying to save and help people as well. And then all the men and women of our military that have paid the ultimate sacrifice fighting the war on terror since that day. You guys are never forgotten. We will have a big, I don't know when, but within a very short time, we're going to we'll bring back our donation day and raise money for a veteran organization, either the Navy SEAL Foundation or Outdoor for Veterans. One of those two, or maybe a different one. We'll bring back that donation day very soon for that. But let's have a great day today. Let's make a boatload of money. And don't forget, keep your head on a swivel, folks. It is the 20-year anniversary. And, let's fucking be honest. There's a lot of crazy people out there. If you're packing like I do, pack responsibly. Keep your head on a swivel and protect the people around you. All right, folks, I am out. Enjoy your Saturday. Good luck. Get on Guaranteed Saturday and get on my personal plays.